Yeah, don't look at my hair. Hey friends, this is the Miss Wolfie from our half-acre homestead, and I'm making turkey neck soup. What I have here is a great big, huge turkey neck. And in the crock pot here, I have been saving up every time I use carrots or potatoes or anything like that in supper. Every time I use them, I've been saving the juice from the jars, because I don't use a lot of salt, in a half-gallon jar from the fridge. This is a half-gallon of the water from potatoes and celery and carrots. And I'm just going to take this huge, look at the size of that turkey neck, in there. And I'm just going to start that cooking on low overnight. All right, here. Now you can see the broth has gone really dark. And I won't be adding salt. Look at this. I'm just going to lift this whole turkey neck out like this. Like seriously, guys, that's a lot of meat. And now I'm going to put a jar of celery in with the broth. I'm going to add some water now that this has cooked down quite a bit. I'm going to add some home dehydrated green beans, some home dehydrated carrots, frozen pumpkin chunks from the freezer, and of course some garlic. Don't be alarmed at how much garlic I'm putting in there, because this is a really healthy thing to add to your food. I'm going to let this turkey neck cool down a bit so that I can handle it to take the meat off of the bones. Throw a couple of onions in here. We like chunks in our soup. Makes you feel like you're getting more of a meal. And I will be making noodles today. Alrighty. So as soon as the meat cools down enough to handle, I'll be putting that in there. Look. Okay. Our meat has cooled off enough that I can just now start peeling. And it's all dark meat too. The neck is all dark meat. I mean, for $2 and 56 cents, I believe it was, that's a lot of meat for your turkey noodle soup. Plus, we got the added benefits of the nutrients from the water, all the canned carrots and all that stuff. Look at how dark and rich that is. Isn't that gorgeous? All right. I have to make some noodles. Okay, so now we're going to make noodles. Now what makes this different from any other noodle video is that I'm making this for tonight's turkey noodle soup and for Swedish meatballs later this week. So here I have approximate 3.5–4 cups of flour. That's organic. A teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt, maybe 2. And I've got 4 eggs. I'm just kind of beating in here to get them kind of worked up. And we are going to put this on the bread setting, which is, whoops, I haven't even plugged this in. And we're just going to let that mix. Noodle cutter, or roller, sorry. On here, good and tight. Yay, it works. I have these 2 bowls here just so that I can hang the noodles on the side for supper. I know I should have made it in the bigger mixer for the more power, but let's just see, that's probably, okay, so now we're up to, where'd my cloth go? Now we're up to 5 eggs, 4 cups of flour, and a bit of water. This is our dough. Oh. right here. I'm going to take this off, and on goes our noodle cutter. Yeah, as dry as that dough is, it's still going to need some flour. We just start putting it through, but it is nice and stiff. Noodles for our supper. So now I'm going to start cutting noodles for Swedish meatballs later in the week. Now I'm just going to lay out some parchment over here to lay noodles on, and then I will just, you won't see them, but I'll be layering them with parchment. Noodles are done. So, these will all stay out like this to dry. And these are going in tonight's soup. Ready. When I cook with vegetable broth, the soup comes out so, look at this, it's going to be practically stew, isn't it? Look at this. Get all them noodles in there and just give them a good stir. And I've added some pepper and now some parsley from my pantry. Like I said, this is going to be like stew. Because once those noodles soak up them juices, oh, I tell you what. Alrighty, Papa is home, had his shower, and is ready for his soup. Look at that. And you noticed when I do use the liquid from the vegetables, it cooks so much darker. Look. Look at that. We'll get some pepper on it. We'll take it to turkey neck noodle soup. Here, move the, there we go. It was a big turkey neck, dear. Yeah. But for $2.56, it was worth it. Do you know, I saved up all the juice from our carrots and stuff that of all my home canning in a big jar in the fridge, and that's what I used for the broth.
Very flavorful.
Awesome. I'll let you watch the news. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, well, you saw the turkey neck noodle soup, and then you will see the Swedish meatballs. Let's hope. Take care. God bless.